some of the stuff I reported still isn't fixed. Fine. Hopefully it'll maintain. Because I use cellular internet, and the setup I have is super complicated. Oh yeah, I forgot. I installed this mod that allows me to harvest. I can choose to allow harvest or only allow sowing, so only one or the other is self-tend. Tactile, bullet. I have more than one. I do. I have another. I don't care. You just sit out there and die. We need to set bed rest to priority 2 for a little bit and get some work done. Ah, he's got 5 hours. I have things to haul. I'm still. There is one mod that I use. What is it called? Shut Up and Haul. It hasn't been updated to version 1. I could probably force it to work, but I didn't think of that until just now. Nope, nope. Capture him. Son of a bitch. Thank you for letting me know because I forgot to unmute the mic when I was on standby. Just making a bunch of racket. Yeah, I have the game turned way down. Mostly because I was afraid it would cover the stream. Oh, it is way down. Like, way, way down. Turn it up a little bit. We need to start some growing zones. Like that. And I want you to grow rice here. Nope, grow the rice first. Grow it right under that elephant. Crap. No, I literally just started this base. It's not even like day 2. So nothing's caught on fire yet. I'm trying to set up my cooking right away. And there we go. Got my map render points set up so it doesn't take 10 hours to render. Okay, y'all need to be growing. Y'all need to mine, but priority 2. I think that should be fine for now. Okay, we got some food growing. Now all I need to do is set up a cooking bill, lest I forget. Yeah, 10 should be fine. 10 should be fine at all. Yeah, and that's what I do when I watch Barky live. Is I will seriously just since I have 2 screens, I put RimWorld on one screen, and then I watch a stream in the other. And then the confusing part gets to be when you hear all the RimWorld sounds going on, and you hear the wah like there's a raid, and it's not actually yours, it's the stream. Oh, let's set up some rec time. That's going to be the worst part about going to third shift is I'm probably not going to be able to watch Barky live anymore. And hopefully he gets his music settings adjusted so we can actually save his streams, because he always gets copyright strikes or copyright slashes on his streams. Because everyone wants to hear the funny music or the silly Russian song or whatever's going on that week. Whereas I watch a Barky stream and all I want to see is Bark. Oh, I created the wrong zone. Alright, so how do we want to arrange our coolers? Yeah, that's not something I'm going to be able to do since I'm a forklift driver. Well, I am starting Sunday night. Like full time, I'm going to be driving 60-foot cranes, or what did they say that was in metric? 700 meters? No, it's not meters. 700 centimeters? Like 70 meters tall. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I should be making a lot more money afterward though. I mean, I've driven a lot of 40-foot equipment, heavy lift equipment, so oh well, it keeps me out of trouble. I have fun doing it, so at least now I'll get extra bonus money for my performance, which I didn't get in my previous job. I work at a large distribution center for clothing, and my previous job was I made sure all the expedited orders got shipped every day. And I'm going to be glad to not be doing that because I had to kill myself and not get extra money. Well, I'm going from $12.60 US dollars an hour, and I'm instantly getting $1.50 hourly pay raise. That'll make it like $14.10 an hour plus incentive pay. And if I get good enough, I could be earning between $3 and $6 more an hour. I'm not even sure. It could be $6 an hour more if I get to the performance level I think I can get to. So yeah, it's going to be a big change. I've worked at this place for 7 years or so. Okay, and you guys aren't doing anything, so we need to start doing this right here. Cancel that. Yeah, I'm like buried in student loan debt, so I need more money. I live with my parents, but not I live on their property. I live in this house trailer, which is like a small apartment. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, it'll be hard work, but I don't mind the physical part of the work because I mean, I used to work retail before I took this job, and so I worked at like 7-Elevens and stuff like that, doing just convenience store work. And I was always like stressed out and anxious, but like once I started doing like physical labor and like moving my body and growing a little bit of muscle and just moving from point A to point B, actually like all my anxiety problems disappeared. I mean, it's not like I still don't get anxiety, but I don't get it like I get like normal anxiety now, not like anxiety attacks like I used to. And just being more physically fit helped with that, I think. And I just like to run. And I can't wait to get started on this tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night, tonight. Oh, that's the hard thing about working third shift. My shift is like 9:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. So on a normal week, I literally work 6 days a week. Yeah, it's between student loan debt and uh-oh. Who we got here? Someone rescue? Oh yeah, we'll rescue that person. I won't assume their gender. Where's my base? There's my base. A little choppy gameplay, but that's probably because I'm streaming. Hold on a second, I got Alt-Tab. When I stream, my FreeSync monitor goes nuts, so... furniture, sleeping spot, medical. Then we need... Ooh, I don't really have a strong medical doctor. There they go. Huh. But yeah, just it's so easy to go in the debt here in the US. Like I'm buried in student loan debt, and part of me building this computer is I plan on launching a YouTube channel with a friend of mine who currently operates our story so far.tv. It didn't even try to patch her up. I don't know why it's making me do that. And did you just eat her? Oh my god. Yeah, it's a multi-thousand figure. Like I wish it was only in the thousands. No, I still owe over $30,000 worth of student loan debt on an education I didn't even finish. So this is happening. Somebody want to try to calm her down? You know, you're just gonna take turns with the cannibalism. Wow. Well, thanks for destroying all the beds. That's not going to help your mood, by the way. Yeah, I have a, my friend and I have a really good idea for a YouTube channel, and I'm not going to talk too much about it until we launch it. But I think it's a pretty unique idea, and I started taking some seminars on like how to build YouTube channels and stuff, and I'm really thinking I'm on to something now that I've started taking those seminars for this YouTube channel we're going to launch. And one of the things I'm doing now is getting into the habit of live streaming everything that I do. Not necessarily because it's going to be a live streaming focused channel, but because A, it'll help me build an audience, and B, it will involve gaming. So I think that I really think that this is going to be a really interesting YouTube project. I just One of the other things I want to do is help my friend. If you were to look at his channel, ourstorysofar.tv, he has problems that I told him about several times. Namely, his thumbnails are garbage, and which I think he would attract a lot more people if he did that. But the other thing I'm thinking is he needs to change his channel name even slightly, because you have to like type Our Story So Far TV, just because somebody else already took the channel name Our Story So Far. But for the project that we're going to do, we already have reserved the channel name, so that's something we don't have to worry about. It's already the channel name we're going to want for this project. And he's thinking about ending his show at 100 episodes, and I don't necessarily want him to end his show, but he's just getting tired of doing it, even though he only does like a new episode every 2 weeks. Would you please attack this guy? Seriously. Okay. Who's my... I don't have a primary doctor, because I was so focused on my other stats and just wanting to get back. Oh, crap. And I didn't actually build a room. Well, we'll fix that problem. Maybe. Well, it looks like my live stream's holding up a lot better than it was a little while ago. That's the thing, like, my internet is completely subject to the whims of the weather. Oh, jeez, they're all going berserk. Defend yourself. It's probably part of my other problem is that I haven't set up my policies the way I like to. Oh yeah, and I have this new auto assign mod I have to play with and figure out how it works. Restriction. Oh, this is where the food restriction option is. I'm just coming fresh off BA19 and I haven't had a chance to play 1.0 until like today, so yeah, I have a mod that's supposed to keep track of that all on its own, but I've got so little. Great. Can you be drafted? You can. Good. This is so rough already. Okay, I have a question for you. On my feed, are you seeing your chat come up in the live chat on the stream? Because my recordings are showing it, but I don't remember seeing any chat come up prior to that. I get a feeling it's something weird I'm gonna have to deal with. God, I want to go to sleep so bad, and I gotta stay up at least another 3 hours. Oh, it's just one of those kind of days. You're going to the health tab to make her heal herself. Okay. Self-tend. Self-tend. Everyone's just gonna take care of themselves for right now. Huh. Hold on a second. I thought I set. Let me just check my Streamlabs settings real quick. There. Nope, I gotta save it. There we go. Make it so it doesn't disappear at all. That's what we want. Yeah, that could work. Well, she's not gonna die from blood loss. Probably gonna die from malnutrition, though. Did you guys build any of the room? No. Yeah, I switched it to not make the chat disappear at all. I'll have to tweak the settings a little bit. I'm sure the disappearing stuff is for like people who have like really busy chat in their streams and such. Okay, you need to bed rest less, and you need to go get food first. Don't tell me you're not a cook.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yeah. The problem is like I kept myself awake until midnight over my friend's house playing Mario Kart. So my body doesn't really feel like making any more adrenaline for the day. Would you? No, you need to go. Oh my god, I'm gonna cancel this. Stop. Just stop. Yes, there you go. That's what I want you to do. Oh, they're eating raw food. I need production, butcher spot. Butcher creature do forever. Hurry, make food. I think they fed her. Okay. I think we have some sort of food production now. This is good. Okay, people are starting to get up now. They're far more awake than I am, though. Might as well turn that into a stockpile zone now. What little space I have. And I never set up a dumping zone. Do that. Then all of those rocks will move themselves. Yeah, normally I would be doing that, but I'm so freaking tired I'm not thinking coherently. But I always get the best stories out of my freaking colonies when I'm half asleep. At least I think so. Really wish like I'd been recording my gameplay back when I played A16 and I had my favorite colony. That colony just was so genuinely amazing with the way the story played out. And the one thing that I don't like about A17 and the future was they made changes to the storyteller. And it used to be I'd play, like when I started, I played at it used to be I would play at medium difficulty, like when I started playing, and it was a lot. The curb of the difficulty was like it felt much more natural, and I don't really like I don't play with Randy as my storyteller because I don't like Randy because I like to have a believable story, and Randy is just so obnoxious with the events he generates. But one of the things I'm going to be doing now that 1.0 is out, and I spent a lot of time with the pre-testing for beta 19. Like I think I started testing at build 1936. We're at like build 2059 now after 5 months or however long it's been. And I'm to the point where I'm finally sick of the vanilla game, and I stuck to a mostly vanilla game just for the testing aspect. And I'm really looking forward to trying a bunch of storyteller mods, and I've started taking online classes. You fucking elephants! You just ate all my freaking potatoes. Potatoes. Let's just shoot all the elephants, but I can't do that yet because I don't have enough colonists. I'd mow all of you down. Send away. Oh, I should have clicked refuse visitors until I had beds. Well, one of the things that I think's missing from WimWorld is an idea for a storyteller mod that I've discussed with some of the guys on Barky's Discord chat. Would be to create a storyteller that's more of a man versus nature storyteller, where the nature aspect is a bigger focus than the raids, and it's more about you surviving the elements versus surviving the raids. Not that there wouldn't be any raids, but the focus would be on it would be on surviving the elements, so to speak. Yeah, I could have tried that. but if you were to watch my on my YouTube channel, if you were to watch my playthrough of one of my long-standing colonies, uh, you would see that I have really bad luck with elephants, at least in that particular playthrough. And I'm going to continue that playthrough, probably starting this week, where I'm going to live stream it simultaneously while also playing it and making 1 hour long episodes. And I'm trying to build a super colony with like 40 plus colonists because I like to make my bases big, like big. And I haven't had a 40 plus colonist colony since A17, mostly because I was waiting for Save Our Ship mod to get updated, and somebody finally, I don't know if you've ever played with Save Our Ship. I think it's a mod that should be in vanilla, and it's someone released an updated version for 1.0 today, and just totally like made my life. Yeah, and the other reason is with the new 64-bit client, I wanted to see how my machine would handle 40 colonists, because this gets choppy with a few colonists, but that's with speed 4. But if I slow it down to speed 3, it's just liquid smooth. And I know it isn't the streaming software affecting that, because I mean, my machine's super overkill. I have 2 Vega 64 graphics cards, and right now, while I'm live streaming at 720p 60, streaming that via one graphics card, all of my footage is being recorded to my hard drive at 1080p 60, being encoded by my second graphics card. And boy, I wish I could just stream at one quality and record it at the same time, and I just am unable to do that. Okay, I need to build my base. Let's delete this. It's time to chop some wood. And we're going to figure out how we're going to shove a base into this format. So I'm going to have to build my kitchen over here. I prior to, like, when I started playing this game, I was playing on a Phenom 920, which is like an 8-year-old processor. And, well, actually, I was playing Prison Architect on that, and Prison Architect is a way more CPU intensive game than RimWorld is, which could be hard to believe if you've never played it, but it totally is. Because you can have, like, I built a prison with literally, what, almost 900 prisoners? Yeah. What am I doing? I didn't even build my kitchen. I'm trying to build bedrooms. I have a particular way I've learned to lay out bases. Do I want to put the kitchen there? Yeah, I think we're going to do this. We're going to do a hallway. And then we're going to build... Yep, I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a hall. This will be fun. This will be a non-standard layout for me for sure. Drink some more. Well, that depends on what you think I should drink. I have some Southern Comfort in my refrigerator, but I have to work in less than 12 hours before I jump on a forklift I've never driven before. So I don't think alcohol consumption is what we need. But I will drink some more of this Pepsi that I have. go. I'm so used to just clicking on messages. Yeah, oh, by the way, I'm also playing at 100% generated world. And I find that processor speed isn't as big a factor with playing with a 100% world as RAM is a factor. Okay, so history, statistics, messages. Why? Poor mood. Okay, you're in a poor mood. Why are you in a poor mood? Hey, without table. Ah! Click too far and minimize my screen. Alright, we'll build a table. Maybe not that table. There we go. Kind of agree. We need to build a table. Build some chairs. I'm not even using the chairs as a war crime mod. All right, we'll build the bedrooms first, okay? Will that make you feel better? I'll just totally skip building a proper kitchen. It's not like you're starving. This is gonna be a goofy base. The goofy bases always lead to more interesting story. Someone's got to build those beds again. At least everyone's indoors. Won't get the outdoors mood debuff. No, and no, and no. Of course I get the transport pod before Bradford here. Pyromaniac. Oh, well, we don't care about poor Bradford. This is a guy I want to capture. So, tell I'm still learning my own map. So, prisoners. He's gonna kill that dude? Oh no, he's still preparing. Yeah, but he's a pyromaniac, so I'm gonna let him go. Oh geez, we don't have a lot of food. And this food is taking forever to grow. I guess I just need to make more of it. I guess we'll harvest some of this wild stuff. What's that? Oh, coconut trees. Okay, that's something else a mod. That probably that same mod is added to the game. I wasn't aware of. Well, I'm more willing to take on pyromaniacs later in the game, but like right now I have so many negative debuffs to deal with. Like once I get built into the mountain, it's generally, you know, I'll take on a pyromaniac if they look like they're very skilled, but yeah, he's dead anyway. Guess I should have taken him. I could have used someone with good mining skills. Yeah, and I don't even think, and I tell people this all the time on the RimWorld community forums, Facebook community forum. They're like, Pyromaniac is the worst trait ever. I'm like, no, I thoroughly believe that after my favorite colony of all time, that the annoying voice trait is the worst trait that a pawn can have. Like, I absolutely 100% believe that. And I'll tell you a little story from my favorite colony ever that is hysterically funny. Where it starts out where one of the original colonists, his father lands at the base, just crash lands at the base, and his father is now younger than him because of cryosleep. And then some time goes by, and then the grandfather crash lands at the base, and he's only 19 years old, and the grandfather is the youngest one of all of them. But he has the annoying voice trait. And I had two other prisoners at the time, and they were in a prison cell all together. And what happens is they keep jailbreaking, but I'm almost positive it's because they can't stand the grandfather with the annoying voice, because they are the only two initiating it, and it's really weird. Eventually, the grandfather dies from all these escape attempts, because I ended up separating them into their own rooms. But it was just so interesting. I remember writing comments about this on the Facebook community webpage, RimWorld community webpage on Facebook, so to speak. And just people were like, I would love to know the story as to why Grandpa was launched into space at the age of 19 when obviously he'd had a child. But yeah, like the two traits that I think are the most disruptive are annoying voice and staggeringly ugly, because pawns will just get into fights for no good reason. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Please let me out. This kid's voice is fucking annoying. You're right. You're right about that. You're rating me. Okay. What are you doing? Don't care. Don't care about activating a pre-existing ship this round. Oh, so speaking of activating pre-existing ships, I saw a video on YouTube where somebody completed a speed run, a peaceful speed run of RimWorld Beta 19 with no mods in like less than 16 minutes, where they launched themselves into space in less than 16 minutes without building the ship. Oh yeah, staggeringly ugly or annoying voice pyromaniac. I should make that character, like forcibly roll that character to where they have those three traits: pyromaniac, annoying voice, and staggeringly ugly, and just let them found a colony and watch what happens. That would be an interesting thing to do. Like, some people use character rollers to make the game easier, but I would use a character roller to make a game more interesting like that. Oh, I'm so gonna have to try that now. Let's just put all three of them in there. What would even the negative stat be for that? Like, per colonist, it would have to be like -20, -20, -40, I think. Yeah, to make it fair, you'd have to have like a high melee score, because they're gonna have to be able to handle themselves in a fight. boy, I've just not gone anywhere with this colony. Oh, I've got dead bodies to bury. I'll put you over here. Clearly, I'm not... Uh-oh. Not what I want to do. New zone. I just so want to go to bed out of force of habit because I've been working a day shift job for 3 years, and working third shift's gonna suck. Yeah, you know, I don't normally make traps though, but I should start doing that. Well, I'll tell you the reason why I don't make traps, and it's definitely personal. I had a friend in the who died serving the U.S. Army in the war in Afghanistan, and he was killed by an IED. So like, I just don't like making traps, or I've never once researched IEDs just because of that, and that's the only reason I don't do traps. I did traps for a little bit, like when I very first started the game, but generally what I do is I'll rush to make guns. Jeez. Can I make yogurt? No. We're gonna make potatoes. We're gonna make more rice for now. We gotta store something away. Whoa. Oh, you need weed. That's what you want. Oh, I was wondering why you guys weren't digging. You got a freaking sandstone wall. And see, I have this terrible habit of not turning up the difficulty high enough to like experience like those higher level weapons, because I build such extreme bases, and that's something I need to start doing more. And I'm hoping like live streaming my gameplay and trying to make it interesting for people will make it so I play more interesting games. Like even just adding all these mods and sitting here and talking with you, like this is the most interesting game of RimWorld I've had in a very long time. And I think I see like why Barky loves to do it so much. Because Barky's had so many hysterically funny things and interesting things happen in his playthroughs. And I just play a completely different style of game versus what he does. And I should start watching some other RimWorld streamers too to see what they're up to. But I'm not going to be like exclusively streaming RimWorld. I've got other games I like to play. Well, okay, we got like half a bedroom already. That's nice. Now, here's the interesting thing, like, with that, like, I'm assuming most people, they just start extreme right out the gate when they play extreme playthroughs. Yeah, that's going to save a lot of time mining, because my mining scores are bad. I've only 3, 3, 2, and 2. Phew. I like these floor mods that I installed, though. Structure. I got this stuff, whatever it is, sandstone. That's right. Structure. Doors. Oh yeah, especially doing the random landing spot. One of the things I'll probably start doing is doing more extreme playthroughs, because I'm only now starting to crank the difficulty up, and I have I'm close to 1,000 hours of playtime into this game. If you look at my Steam stats, hold on, I could check real quick what those are, where I'm at now. Yeah, I'm at 990 right now. So 10 more hours and I'll be over 1,000. And I'm a sucker for management sims, so the management part of the game is what I enjoy the most. But I do want to start like exploring the other aspects of this game that I've never really had a chance to experience before. Why is that a double thick wall? That's weird. And the fact that the fog of war lifted there already. There. Yeah, refuse until I have guest beds, and then I won't see those stupid prompts. Okay, we're going to start moving people's beds around. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did do that. See, that shows you how tired I am. Like, I should have realized that. Yeah, I did build that other layer. Like, why is there 2 walls here? Yeah, because you built it. Oh, exactly. Okay. Who's my smooth talker? I've got a bunch of smooth talkers. That's what I like to call my high social pawns. Do I have to draft? I have to draft my pawn to trade with them. Why? I don't know. I have to figure that out. I didn't even know you could talk to a drafted. I bet you. Yeah, good idea. Take another sip. I need to chug this whole thing. I've gotten into such a habit. I don't drink caffeine generally after my lunchtime, but soon my lunchtime is going to be 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, we do have something to trade with, but what do I want to buy? We'll have to figure out how these cartridges work. I'm not even sure what mod they come from. Oh, it's all exploration at this point. Definitely out of my comfort zone, but in a good way. Yeah, last night, I was trying to stay up as late as I could to start my turnaround, and it failed miserably because I woke up way earlier in the morning to go to work and work a 12-hour day at my job, doing some extra overtime to get some money. That and the previous Monday, my car, the engine decided it doesn't want to work anymore, so my mother, who also works at the same place I do, on a slightly earlier shift. I rode with her all week. So for me to get to work right now, my dad's going to drive me to work at 7:30 p.m. I'll work 10 hours. And then my mom will drive the car to work, and then I'll just get the car from her at the end of the day. Go drive home, and then my dad will come and, no, I don't want dogs. How many? Where? Where is Doggy? This is where you took me to. Oh, there they are. Great. You know what they're gonna do first, right? Eat my food. And I'm not gonna restrict the area yet until I have things built out better. Oh. Let's try this again. Build a shelf. Put the meals on the shelf. Here's something interesting. How come you guys are prioritizing mining over cleaning when mining is a lower priority? Y'all shouldn't be doing that. I bet you it's my mod. I have a particular mod installed that is supposed to mine through like veins of stuff, and I don't know. It's just a pretty silly mod. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. What is that mod? Oh yeah, and I got this cleaning station mod. Can I build that yet, or do I have to research it? I haven't done any research yet. See, that's the great thing about playing at lower difficulties. I can do lame brain things like I'm doing right now, and oh yeah, this is gonna be fun when I start researching. Make this the medical bed. Yes, that'd be better. Ding ding ding. Okay, but when do you clean? I'm sure it's just because I have like one mod that's interfering with another mod. Like y'all should be cleaning, but you're idle. Why? Who's idle? It's the one who can't clean? Nope. So why you no cleaning? Yeah. I know I could probably get away with pulling some of these mods out. Like any mod that interferes with priority is always gonna make things weird. I think a lot of priority mods exist because people don't really understand how to set up manual priorities. Although I saw one today that I thought was really interesting where it moves harvesting from grow to plant cut, which kind of makes sense, but I didn't actually apply it to this build. I wanted to see how everything else meshed first. Transport pod during a raid again. Mercy. Oh, she's got good traits. Need to be Iron Will to live with us. Again, there's another wall. See, I didn't even realize that. I knew they stopped mining because I didn't actually connect that blueprint. Oh, there they are. Hold on. I need to assign these guys. No, assign. We need to attack. Very attacky. Go. See, you don't have kawaii anime face, so you look very odd compared to the rest of the characters. Oh yeah. Yeah, I normally do, but in situations like that where it's 4-on-1, I wasn't terribly worried. Need more drink. Like, I know when you set up defensive structures, you're supposed to do that. I haven't even built a safety structure, which I probably should. Order that deconstructed and we'll build one there. Yeah, and some of those anime waifus are probably traps. Female, female, female. Oh, they are all female. Well, hold on. I'm going to change my storyteller to 2x Cassandra. Because we need some population growth. Because I couldn't even get up there in time. Mostly because I forgot she was up there, and I'm tired. Damn it. Oh yeah, that's true. You can't have those situations. Where one of y'all's kung fu fighting and none of them were you. I seem to remember in one of the older versions of Wimworld there was some sort of martial arts mod. And you know, I noticed today when I was just browsing for like popular mods that a lot of people have just picked up old mods from older versions of the game and they're bringing them back to life. Look at that. That's just convenient. The thing that's not convenient is that I haven't started converting any of my brick to anything useful. I wonder if it's the race. Maybe this race of mice women, just because they're mice, they eat a lot. Yeah, and I need all that I can get with... I don't want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of these. And I need blueprint. print my next series of rooms anyway, which will probably be like this. Love the autosave in the middle of a blueprinting or ordering anything. Let's let it go. Don't care about that. Mad Tortoise. Sure, Mad Tortoise. Walk into the fire pits. Only have one ranged character. No, I've done Naked Brutality at lower difficulties, and I always play permadeath, but I've never done all random pawns, all random random drop location. I need a little bit more experience in certain biomes, like Tundra is one that I need to spend more time on, because I built a Tundra base only one time, and it was a great base, and I never really went back to it. That was also the first base I built hospitality, now that I think about it. It's crazy, my memory's so good. I know I have an above average memory, so if I go back to my older colonies, I'll remember stories and stuff that happened between pawns and crazy stuff that I don't think your average person would. Yeah, I got really, because when I did my Tundra save, I think I did that tribal. Did a tribal start. And I think tribal starts are some of the easiest starts, because I never really get limited by the technology part. Why are you not cleaning? Okay. Experiment. Clean everything. Please clean. And they're still not cleaning. At least I'm not starving yet. Chop up some wood and then cook some meals. Pretty please. Yeah, Naked Brutality would be pretty interesting in the Tundra. As long as you had enough time to make shelter and food, grow enough food, you could probably do it. Here we go. Alright, how useless are you? Whoa, you're not useless at all. You're pretty good. Capable of nothing. Ooh, plus 0.4 to movement speed. Oh, you're not even that bad. Good old-fashioned beatdown. I gotta figure out. I'm using OBS, but to record all this, I used to stream using AMD Relive, And I knew all like the hotkeys to like mute stuff without having to like switch screens. I know I can do that in OBS. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. So like I'm popping my mic up to cough. I don't really want to hit the mute button because I think that's loud and obnoxious, and the little speaker thing on my Corsair headset comes through to the stream. Yeah, he's got potential, surrounded by waifu. Poor Ripley. Oh yeah, she's gonna start going through the smoke leaf withdrawal. Oh, already ordered it. Oh, we'll be getting a meteorite. Useless. Yep, double population's starting to kick in. Fucking elephants! Oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. Floors. New floor. There we go. Gently. Beat him gently. Gently. Yeah, there you go. That's how it's supposed to work. Yeah, I don't know why they're not cooking. Oh, crap, because I set cooking to priority. Oh. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. I wouldn't have noticed because I'm freaking tired. That's the other thing. I wear contact lenses, so my eyes want to be shut because my eyes are dry. I should go retouch my contacts. That would probably help me keep my eyes open. Beat him gently. We need more men. Let's go with that for now. Yeah, it's got to be a mod conflict. It's got to be the reason why why my pawns aren't cleaning. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not considered like regular food. Alright, so we're gonna hunt some food. I'll get attacked by capybaras. I thought I had a animal that self-tamed that was a chinchilla for a minute. Nope. Anybody with the ranged weapon wanna go? I should just make ranged weapons. That would be a good idea. I'm just so blown away by all this extra stuff that I'm not used to having. I'm not focusing on basics like crafting spot. How much you want to make a bet? One of these cleaning mods that I have to research like brooms or some stupid shit. I'm gonna check that real quick. No. Huh, thought for sure I finally had it. That's true. Well, wait a minute here. Drugs are bad, okay? Set my drug burning up. No ambrosia. And no. Penocyclin, or whatever you want to call it. That's what I get for adding too many mods to my gameplay so soon. Cursive bow. Should really research this though. Okay, we got. Did I actually? No, I didn't because I'm half asleep. I didn't actually place the crafting spot. Oh, production, crafting spot. Do it again. Make. Bow. Wait. I forgot. I'm playing. There. Make 5 normal quality or higher. Who do I have for crafting? Oh, it's begun. Free food? Question mark. Ooh, well, hello there. Too bad you don't do me any good right now. Oh, you broke. Great, I have 2 active pawns and neither of them have weapons. Get inside the building now. See, I can turn low-level stuff into something exciting because I suck and I'm half asleep. No, we just had a random wanderer join. Shit. How are we gonna get this dude inside? Just need to get him inside. Go, Jasper. Distract him long enough to get Leo inside. Who looks more like Silent Bob. Hey, just stay inside. Guns drawn. Maybe he's capable of cleaning. Oh, God. Too bad I couldn't, like, trigger the elephants to trample all the capybaras out. Oh, this is bad. Malnutrition seems to be a worse problem. Oh, my God. This is why we went hunting in the first place. I think I'm just going to have a normal start. Yeah, Jasper might be. Well, wait a minute. What if I strategically try to take them out one at a time? Get inside. And he's just researching. Yeah, I think we're gonna need recursive bows. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah, we really need those if anyone survives besides me. Getting some weird deja vu. Get inside! Get back inside! Oh, something is so broken with all these mods. Yeah, and I should have known better than to mass attack a bunch of capybaras. You need to self-tend. No. There you go. Get your priorities straight. Okay, I think we can rescue some colonists. If there's any still alive. Oh, nope, just us two. It's just the two of us. Wait. Oh, Ripley's still alive. Rescue. Poor guest. Medical. Nope. Why don't you take her to the medical bed, you doofus? There you go. Put you guys closer to where... She's like, food! Yay! Hey, you ate my meal. Yes, yes, I did. Yeah, if she can get some food. She fed? Nope. Someone's gonna have to learn to cook food. Oh yeah, that dude. Ouchies. Oh yeah. Good point. We'll slaughter Jasper. No. Hurry up and heal. Bed rest. Need bed rest to be a lower priority. Yeah, we were so busy trying to feed ourselves, we forgot to feed him too. Why are you resting? That's the problem. I can't force override him and tell him to go cook. Bed rest is no longer your priority at all, Leo. You don't know what bed rest is. He's still doing it. I guess there's lots of free beds. Whatever. Shouldn't be that tired. Spence like, what the fuck is that dude doing? Oh yeah, I have the food mod where they'll take food from other ponds. Feed yourself, but... Did you feed her too? Oh, you did. So what do you got? 6 fine meals. No wonder they keep taking food from you, Leo. Yeah. You need to bury him, Mike. That means building graves. There we go. Sometime he'll get buried. Oh, Leo is a doctor. Where... I had to figure out what mod's making that happen. Oh, cannot talk properly. Well, they can talk, so that's a bonus. You dwarves and your dwarven weapons. But all I want is bows. Everybody died. Oh, still only 6 a.m. Please be kind and leave me something as a gift. And let that something be fine meals. Okay, so is this Vico stuff in the drug burn list, which is, oh, not forever. It is, so we'll save it. Maybe it'll make the pain of watching all of our friends die and living in filth go away. Oh, she went catatonic. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Need food again. Nearby animals that we can hunt. Wait a minute. What are my weapons? Leo's the only one who can hunt. You've got nothing. You're about to have a crossbow. It's weird that I have to draft a character to do that. That's gotta be a mod problem. I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over again, so I remember it when I wake up. Or if I can force too heavy. Can you pick them up? No. All the pain is gone. Yeah, I can't do any right-click options whatsoever. This is just ridiculous. Definitely have to spend some time playing with the mod list order. I'm an idiot. I'm so tired I don't have any firewood, which is why I'm not cooking food. Oh my god. not going to do that right now. Huh, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I made this stream public, but let me check again real quick. Well, I mean, the fact that you even found it in the first place, I should be public. So, yeah, it's public. Unless your phone doesn't. Well, I would assume your phone does support live streaming, but I know that live streaming on Android's a little weird because you can't chat or anything. No. No. Freaking dogs. Animals. Are any of these animals bonded? Nope. Yep, just slaughter them all. No bonded animals. Gotta do something. Apparently growing food isn't the answer. Oh man. All these negative debuffs, and it's just because we don't have enough hands on deck. I do find it weird that I put the 2x mod in, and it doesn't seem like we're getting the population events that I would expect to have. Oh, just random people joining, and oh, there's a raid. Take a couple screenshots for thumbnails later. Oh, you go to no. Oh, they're taking her away. He couldn't. Come on, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out. Please bleed out. Get him, Leo. He's gonna do it. Do it. Yeah. Oh, I thought she was gone. I thought she was gone. Oh man. Staggeringly ugly. I think we'll leave you there to die. we're down to one waifu. Oh, man. This is not going well. If this colony fails out, I swear to God, I'm just going to load up one of my other colonies with less mods and try to see if I'm not crazy. Raw cannibalism. Could be. Yeah, I did lose some frames from the look of it. We're down to one waifu. Oh, in-game you mean? Maybe. He's gone berserk. There's only one person for him to attack. Just stay out there. Yeah, there you go. Attack the cobra. Maybe I'll snap you out of it. You could eat the cobra. Harvest potatoes and make some bloody food. Come on. Yeah, the medical emergency. Uh-oh. Are you going to attack that faction? Oh, good. Thank God. That's all I need. Why are you resting? Oh my goodness. Well, that's why I didn't have you on bed rest at all. You need to start working. You need to feed people. You don't care. Oh man. That's it. I'm done with this colony. Stick a fork in it. I'm gonna load up a different colony with a different set of mods. And I'll just troubleshoot that mod style later. I can't do it anymore. Oh boy. I think this is the one I want. And I'm gonna swig some Pepsi. It's not the most frustrated I've been. Like the first time I tried to get a working mod list for Lord of the Rims, that was frustrating. Lord of the Rims breaks so many mods. Do some stretching. Try this again. I was doing pretty good with this colony, if it's the one I think I am. I've just gotta evaporate a bunch of swampland that appeared in the middle of my mountain base. Excuse me. And the other two B19/1.0 colonies that I have are for different live streams that I've been doing, so I don't really want to load those in the middle of this particular live stream. Yes. This base. Yes, I have plenty of food here. Refrigeration. No little mice girls that eat all my foods. And I actually have 17 colonists already. How far am I into this? Day 167. Not bad. I had this base all designed out, and then I opened up that big chunk of land, which, considering the expanse, I'm not surprised. Still think that there's ancient danger in here, but could be wrong. Oh, you think this is a nice base? Hold on. I'll show you the one that I'm live streaming in my the Tiberian Union. Maybe the best base I've ever built. Hold on. This is the one that's in my I have a whole YouTube series of videos. I think I'm up to episode 15, but I lost a whole hour of footage because I botched the first live stream I tried to do of it by not fully testing things out. This base, oh man, I've got what I think is the perfect layout for this base. Like, I didn't have to make any compromises with it. The way I like to build. And if you saw my old A17 base, it'd blow your mind, I bet. The one where I have 40-some colonists. Oh, yeah. This base is working out pretty damn good. And yeah, once I get secured walls in here, ooh, buddy. I've just had a lot of trouble getting colonists in this base. I have entire blocks of bedrooms I can't fill out yet because I just don't have enough colonists. And you know, the thing is like I developed a lot of my building methodology started by playing Prison Architect, because I played Prison Architect a lot before I moved over to RimWorld. I don't really play Prison Architect like I used to. And this base is just, once I got this section of the base built, it was just, it's magic. Absolute magic. But then there's the first live stream base that I did in my 7-hour long live stream, which is wait, the Pact of Buttsman? I'm not sure what that is. I think it's, which one is it? Crap, I had to go and update all my bases to 1.0 to make sure they were going to port. Oh, crap. I have to go watch my own live stream to remember which base it is. This could be it. We'll find out. That's what I get for... I don't remember the names of these bases very well, except the Tiberian Union. That base is so good. But the one that I'm doing on my second live stream series, you know what? I should just do that when I load it up. Just continue. Yeah, you should see my Prison Architect prison. It looks like a dual core processor. It has like 900 prisoners. And sometimes I accidentally post pictures of it in RimWorld. Just be like, oh, you're trying to do so many. Here it is. This is going to be my monster base right here. Look how much I have laid out. Already up to 22 colonists here. I used a similar methodology that I did in the Tiberian Union, but like when I started live streaming this, Barky dropped in, and this map seed is just an amazing seed. It's just ridiculous. Like once I get some walls in here, yeah, it's gonna be gigantic. Like this is gonna be my hospital area, and then literally the rest of this is gonna be all colonist areas. And I can secure behind walls here, here, and here. And I'm probably gonna try to evaporate all this here eventually to get more land to grow on. But this is going to be a ridiculous base. Like, it's been a while since I built a base so big. No, this is a 275 by 275. Just a little bit larger than the default size, which is 250 by 250. And I don't know. I've been experimenting with different map sizes lately because I used to play nothing but like the absolutely gigantic map size. What is that? 500 by 500. But I'm with Tynan. That really breaks the gameplay a lot. Okay, so I got a bunch of idle colonists. Y'all look idle. Yeah, we'll fix that. Gonna build out my hospital. But yeah, like all my building methodology, like for my bases, started with my knowledge from RimWorld, where I would have like a cafeteria in the middle, and then in the morning all my prisoners would come out of their 2x6 cells and then go to the middle, and then they would go out to the yard area. And I just applied that same methodology to RimWorld. Yeah, no problem. Actually, I'm going to take a little break for a couple minutes and use the restroom, and I'll be back too. That's a great idea. Take a little break. Shouldn't be too long though.
Mic off. Mic on.
There we go. I think I turned it back on. Now I know I did. Wait a minute. So I can see chat. I think I already made this double population. Yeah, I did. Okay. Mad squirrel incoming. Oh, I haven't built any lights in here. Let's do that. Keep that there, actually, just to be on the safe side. What is this? Limestone? Spam my home zone. That way I just won't forget to do it later. And we're gonna build a light right here. I should make this place actually look like a hospital. A little bit. I gotta get power over here. How are we gonna do that? What we got? These are granite walls. Then door. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. You can always just drop in my live stream and bitch at me. Oh, my buddy wants to go play World of Tanks right now, and I'm not feeling World of Tanks right now. Like, I need to play a game that I suck at while I'm this tired. there's a hole here. Yep. I used to always build my bases by mining everything out and building walls, and the way I build my bases out, or my pawns, is pretty much everyone constructs, everyone grows, everyone plant cuts, everyone hauls. At least early in the game, and then I'll start to specialize. Yeah, there's my current priority list. But I mean, as far as mining goes, I'm doing all right. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7 decent miners already. So I can just build. It's just so easy to do. It takes a little, it makes the early game really slow, and it sucks if you're trying at like a much higher difficulty, but it's pretty doable when you're playing at like medium difficulty. And well, the big reason that there isn't people with 2020 skills is because I have so many of them that can do it. I mean, even my top tier researchers, I think I only have 1 research table right now. Oh no, I'm still doing 2. I don't have any active research. We're gonna change that. I already got geothermal, and the crazy part about this map is just we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decently close geothermal vents. And there's a couple outlayers down here, but I wouldn't go after those. Yep, exactly. With everyone sharing the load. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was in the process of migrating to electricity from torch lamps. Ooh, party. Mood boost, everybody. Go to the party. Now, what is your problem? Oh, brain damage. Okay. As long as you can haul, I don't care if it's slow. Yep. We sure are. One of the things that I have to admit that I think smoothed walls really makes the game unbalanced. Like, I think it makes the game a lot easier than it was in B18. Simply because once you can build them at a decent rate, I mean, you can run power right through the walls just like a normal wall, which I think is kind of confusing. But then again, if you couldn't do that, then there would be no reason to smooth walls in the first place. What does that do for looks? I mean, smooth walls actually they look better than a regular wall, so that adds additional beauty to the rooms. History, statistics, messages. Where are you going to start fire? You gonna start fire here? There ain't nowhere for you to start fire. Go ahead, do it. Start a fire. Oh, they didn't talk her down. Where's she going? Oh, she calmed down. That did work. They did talk her out of it. Come on, construction crew. We gotta get wire run all the way around here. We gotta wait for all those walls to be smoothed. Huh. Might as well just order it all. Oh, I gotta take some wall out there. But I can still... I'm actually really happy with how this space is turning out because my hospital is up front where I want it, but I still have my workshop up here. Once I get a barn, like a proper barn, which I think I'm going to build down here. I think I had that template initially reserved for a hospital, but it was just going to be a big mess. But this could be a good place for a barn and even storage for like hay grass and stuff, which I need in this biome because I think this is a 30-30 biome. Half the year winter, half the year is spring. And I just realized I'm in the middle of volcanic winter. Shit. I don't have hydroponics researched. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put hydroponics. Oh boy. Because who knows how long this is gonna last. Go like that maybe? Oh no. It's too big. I think 12 by 12. I haven't built hydroponics in so long. We'll start at 10 by 10 and see how that goes. What's your malfunction? Oh, you're outside. Don't go out there. Crap, I wish I had more food. Huh. Well, this is gonna make things rough, but oh man, I don't even have component assembly up and running yet. I should be able to yeah, the other reason that it's slow is because in order to make it so, other things are happening at the base at the same time. I don't have everyone on priority 1. Like, only my best people are on priority 1 for whatever skill that they excel in. Aren't you set to grow? Oh, wait. No. Just never set them to grow. Sometimes, like my top researchers, I will... Yeah, I kicked them down in priority. second. Do. Kick it down to speed 3. Smooth it out. Okay, seriously, why is nobody... Is the shelf blocking the way? Which I would actually be okay with that if that was the reason why you weren't mining. Yup, son of a bitch. Well, we're gonna have to get hydroponics up and running. Just in case, who knows how long this will last. Good thing I didn't like sell all my food. That's the thing, I normally like make all of my money by just being a bulk goods seller. Just sell all my bulk goods to whoever comes by and wants it. It's just my preferred way of making money. I know people like making beer and growing drugs and all that crap, and I hate running. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking, like, is that a thing? Well, sometimes this game does weird things where it's like some common sense things don't actually apply. Like, I've seen colonists walk across stuff you wouldn't think they would walk across and things like that. So I'm like, is it the shelf? I better move the shelf. Okay, so that made sense. Well, they're already done with the research, so... yeah, I guess I should just go ahead and actually build my high-tech research bench here. And can I build a multi-analyzer? I don't think I've researched that far. Oh. My problem is I love to build teetotaler style bases just because I think it's easier to manage. It's a matter of simplicity for me. If they don't have the drugs, they can't get high off on them and screw themselves up. Oh, excuse me. That was a sneeze. Some people can't tell when I cough and sneeze the difference. Yeah, we gotta go straight for fabrication. I've got enough components. I think I can build a second high-tech table. Oh yeah, I'm doing ridiculously well with power. I don't know. I had some pretty good memes in my Tiberian Union series. What was the most profound thing I came up with? Oh yeah. Idle pawns don't build bedrooms. That was my favorite one that I came up with. Alright. Well, we're knocking back that research. Got plenty of food to survive. It's winter time anyway. This is a southern hemisphere base, so I've got like 50 survival meals. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Order up some more survival meals, just so I have them before I run out of meat. Cause wait, do I got animals on base that can wildlife? Yeah, I should kill as much of those as I can. Well, I got 24 hours. I go to work at 7 p.m. my time, and it's 7 a.m. now. So I planned on staying awake for one more hour and then going to bed. And I'm pretty shocked that it's not daylight out here yet. But I'm not normally awake this, quote, early. I was getting up at like 8 o'clock. Okay, so I haven't built one of these in a while. Yeah, I got time to build this out. I'm trying to remember like what radius I need for a sun lamp. Okay, so I guess it's got to be 11. So I gotta carve this out a little bit more. I couldn't remember what the size I built these two is. So I build like the hyper efficient. I don't know if you ever seen it, the hyper efficient style hydroponics. Oh, how do I want to do this? I want to put a switch in here. I gotta think about that. So if you plan this out, you can fill every one of these spaces with hydroponics except for 4. There's 2 different layouts you can do, and one of them is really easy, and the other one looks kind of like a swastika, so I don't think I'm going to do that one. 74 years old. I will take anyone who can walk. What? I said will take anyone who can walk. I can't hear you. Speak up. Ma'am, we said we'll take anyone. How did you know my name? That's seriously her name. Oh, shit, son. I need to get that defensive. Go, go, go. Get out there. I don't have nearly enough guns for this phase of the game. No, don't do that. Okay, hold on. Get shotguns up front, please. Uh-oh. Back away. Got lucky there. Oh shit, we lost somebody. anywhere else, right? Oh, they're going around the other side, those rat bastards. Alright. I want some of you to stay, some of you to go. I thought they were all coming this way. Oh shit, they're gonna take the defensive position. I didn't realize most of those were down pawns. Gee whiz. We should be breaking off soon. They don't have that many left. Oh, we don't have time for this shit. Crap. Didn't even get any downed prisoners out of that. Still, compared to some of the loss, I had a loss with this colony where I lost like half of my colonists, I think. Who's gonna die the soonest? Oh, purple. But we did get one. But you're not a priority. Damn, and I don't have this hospital built out. Shit. I'll have to go back here or their beds and they're all gonna frickin' die. Damn it. If you can move, you're gonna doctor right now. That's how this is gonna work. Yeah, we're not gonna save everybody. We're still gonna lose a couple. Oh man, I don't even have a shelf over here filled with medicine. So that was just a half-assed 10 room. Oh, a bear. Get Ellie out of there, Alan. Be a hero. And outrun the bear. Remember that time everyone died and then we were attacked by a bear? Good times. Excuse me. Oh man. Yes, just stop not helping to heal people. Who needs healing? Z is really close to death. Somebody needs to work on her. Tracy is. Oh, we're not even done. Yeah, just heal people, please. Healing would be good. Not bleeding to death. Okay. I'm not sure we're gonna lose anybody else. Ooh. Tend them on the spot. Is that something you're actually able to do? I always thought that was something that would make sense for the game, but I never actually would get it to work. I would like put down like medical spots near them, but they would still take them to like a bed or some crap. Unless I... That's true. That is part of the problem. Let's see, if this hospital had been set up, I would have been good. I'm gonna half-ass set it up now. Oh crap, I haven't there's that one medicine mod I haven't put into this base yet. Because I was waiting for it to update and it finally did. Well, what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up crappy beds. I'm gonna have to cut some wood. Oh boy. Good thing I just switched to electricity or I would be really screwed right now. Now, for the sake of my story, I'm not gonna leave the... We're gonna go peaceful for a while. Well, as long as he's not killing anybody, I think it's okay. Turn these off for a while. Don't need you guys wasting time cooking meals that aren't important. Wow, I have so few pawns, they're not even hauling my meals. So the way this is set up is I have a low priority stockpile here that they can just put the food into, and then other pawns generally will come and haul them to the wooden shelves I'll set up for the meals. And I do that so the cookers don't spend all their time traveling to put the food where I would want it. Alright, people are starting to walk around. Hold on a second here. You would like colonist. Please don't eat me, Mr. Bear. Oh, jeez. It's probably because I turned off the light and wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, I had the wrong light turned on. I've got like 3 lights around me, and I forgot I shut this one off. Let's open OBS for a second. Oh, jeez. Oh, the reason you could see my face, there was a freaking fly on the camera. Freaking fly just landed right on the camera and didn't even realize it. Yeah, I looked up and I'm like, there's a fly on the camera. Slosh, because I wasn't looking at my OBS preview. And I saw, I'm like, why is my face so blurry? And I look up the camera, there's just a fly on it. I shoot it away. That's great. I'm turn this light off. Yeah, the light's pretty decent with that light off. It's not the best webcam in the world, but it gets the job done. So you vented your frustration by killing our boom rat. Good job. Meanwhile, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna entomb all these colonists. Oh, somebody opened up and took the dead body out. That's great. Oh, that's fine. Oh, late. Yeah, well, when you type a message, there's still some kind of delay until it pops up in the video, if that's what you're talking about. And I was doing some testing with Streamlabs earlier because I was checking the settings between streams, and it's taking a while from it to go from YouTube to my video to my OBS. I don't know why. Longer delay than I would have expected. Oh, thanks for taking Connor out of here, our first dead pawn. Yeah, I don't think it's taking as long as you think it does. I think the problem is there's just something. I use Streamlabs for the chat, and there's some kind of delay going on there. It's compounding to the chat. So I'm reading your chat directly off YouTube. I'm not reading it off the video preview. So that's why I might respond before it actually pops up. Excuse me. "12 days of volcanic winter so far." Alright. What am I thinking? I don't have any other beds nearby. I did. Yep, I finally have. They're not even hospital beds yet, because I'm going to pour all of my research time into trying to get fabrication up so I can make more components. I mean, I had 100 components. Where did they all go? These don't cost. These, yeah, just straight up metal. So where did all my components go? I had 100 components and I built 2 of these. I mean, that takes some component right there, but what am I worried about? I don't need to put switches on these things anymore. These things are all hyper intelligent now, and they turn themselves on and off. Oh shit, you're probably right. They'll be the end of us all. But somebody put Jones back in his grave, please. Oh, we arrest her. Work on re-recruiting her. Crap. I'm gonna set a new. Well, we'll try it. She did give up on the colony, so I'm not. Oh, yep. Nailed it. Okay, they're starting to clean. Uh-oh. I don't have enough power to sustain. I'm gonna need to add another. I'm gonna build that out of granite. Okay, so I have a particular way I like to do this. Granite wall. Door. Cancel. Alright, got that all ordered. I'd rather have enough power to sustain this than, I don't know, I suppose worst case scenario I could up and leave this place. Yeah, it took a while. The reason that it cleans is because I intentionally set a lot of jobs lower than cleaning. Normally hunting is lower than cleaning too, but there we go. Better. And that stupid fly is still hanging around the camera. Wandering around in the darkness. Yeah, you were imprisoned because you tried to leave. You crazy bastard. Yeah, go ahead, just out with it and get some Carthesis. Oh, shoot. still extreme break risk with Carthesis. Oh, no, she's coming out of it. Oh, shit. Got to say no. Wall. Ooh, that should be cool. Don't care. Close. It did the thing. Okay, so you know the 9th bug I was telling you about that I'm hoping Tynan would fix? It just happened. So you saw that I ordered all this power conduit and then this door. Well, the power conduit underneath it didn't build, and that resource was wasted. And this will happen if you build into a wall and you blueprint it all out. If you don't let the wall be built first and then add your power line afterward, it can sometimes just disappear. Like, even if they've already hauled the steel out to build it, the power line can randomly disappear through the wall depending on the order. Yeah, I'm sure it's happened to everyone, and they just, like, I don't know what happened. And I have a video that is unlisted on my YouTube account that I did put on the bug forums of Luden that shows how it happens, where I literally order an entire room all at once with walls, doors, and power, and they haul all the resources, and the resources and the blueprint for the power conduit just disappear. And I'm guessing it has something to do with the way they coded the blueprinting. They probably only account for one blueprint in a location. And yeah, I've seen this bug. It goes as far back at least as A16 was the first time I ever saw it happen. So it's definitely a long-standing bug that hasn't been fixed. Okay, I have idle colonist. Idle colonists are bad. Okay, so we are not in the power grid. We gotta fix that. Smooth wall. No. Surface. Okay. I just need more power. I turn that on. I gotta get this built in. Oh, it's finally starting to be daylight out at my place. Means I'm doing good.
Mic off. Mic on.
There we go. Yeah, I think before I try something like an all random playthrough, like, I've got to get to the point where I can handle higher difficulties. I'm only now getting to the point where I can handle medium difficulty in a playthrough. Again, I used to be able to do it in A16, and then, like, A17, they really upped the difficulty. until the next workday, which is actually still sometime much, much, much later today. So is the life of burning the midnight oil. We need to get some guns. Ma'am, you need to get a gun. Officer, that's normally the exact opposite of things people ask me to do. I'm gonna have so much fun making fun of ma'am. Oh man, this sucks. I don't have a lot of components. Okay, so we've got that third geothermal into the grid. Okay, so that can be turned on. I would like volcanic winter to be done now, please. Thank you. Oh, I get the feeling I'm in for a long day tomorrow. It might not be too bad. I think I'm going to be well rested, have all my positive stat boost, and at least be at 3/4 of a good mood bar. Oh wait, no, I'll get plus 20 mood boost for now making more money in job I should have had 4 years ago. Glad they were so desperate for people. They had to hire 5 people into my position because they fired a bunch of people for cheating on their incentive pay. And I'll get my voice back. Well, it's a small table. My monitor actually, my one monitor and my keyboard and my mouse sit on a food tray. And then I have another monitor to my left that sits on this plastic shelving unit I've had for years. And then to my left, I have a TV that can be a third monitor if I really want it to be, but I never use it for that. And eventually, I'm probably going to buy a corner table to sit here very soon. I found a decent one on Amazon I think I can afford probably next payday, which for me is this coming Friday. Well, I wish I had more food. Well, at least I'm in the middle of winter anyway. I wouldn't be able to grow until September anyway. Research project. Oh, I gotta build a multi-analyzer now. Do I have the parts? Of course I'm missing all the important stuff. Where are we gonna put you? Right there, whenever you get built. So, it's time to scour for a little bit. Can I get lucky and find any external plasteel or gold that I may have overlooked? Because I haven't really done a lot of mining. Definitely gonna any components that I find. Chunk of steel. Oh, plasteel. Sweet. Plasteel. Steel. Gold is probably going to be a lot trickier. She's not terrible. The plasteel? Just like, I'll look around the map, maybe I'll get lucky. I mean, this map has been ridiculous with steel. Look, I still have almost 10k steel. Where are all the people in the base? Hold on. These beds need to get uninstalled. Hello, colonist. Oh, you're all out mining. Okay, everybody come back and stop the fire. Okay, she's back to normal. Yeah, it's gonna take you forever to walk back because of all the volcanic snow. Yay, eclipse! Oh, well, guess we can research moisture pumps, which are actually a little bit more important to me than medical beds right now. So I can get started on getting rid of these big puddles. Yeah, I really didn't need to for this base. I didn't utilize power, and I researched as quickly as possible for geothermal. Mostly because I had so many components. Like, this map is just chock full of good stuff that's like easily exposed. I just dug into this mountain and I like had steel and components out the wazoo, just so many. So I didn't even bother building solar panels. I just built a wood generator for my refrigerated area, and I didn't really power anything, just I heated the base with torch lamps. Is it cold back here? Yeah, I might want to get them some heaters. Oh, I never extended power conduit out here. Gotta fix that. Oh, damn. Guess we'll uninstall these to smooth these out. Do I need to do that? It's like I didn't even order that. Yeah, I'm starting to. I'm actually a bit more alert than I expected to be. I mean, I woke up at noon yesterday, which is better than I did the day before, because Friday I went to work and I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and worked until almost 6 p.m. and I tried like hell to stay awake, and I managed till about midnight. So we need that too. Well, we got enough plasteel to build that. Now to bind the gold. I only need 20 gold. Components aren't going to be a problem. Only need 8. Anything? See if we get lucky. Try deconstructing some of these inside walls like this. Maybe I'll find something behind them. Trying to do this with a minimal amount of work. These are still wildlife showing up. Guess that's the difference between oh, this is snowy. We could kill a boom rat. I still got quite a bit of food, so I don't really... It's probably because I've been making simple meals. That's probably what's saving my ass. Normally I would make fine meals. Stop breaking the corpses out. Oh, Tynan fixed the freaking issue where it wouldn't tell you who was in there. Somebody calm him down. Yay, I'm glad I installed that mod. What is it? Snap out of it. That's the name of that mod that does that. Oh. Hour 3. Here we go. Holy cow. I'm stretching, trying to stay awake. I don't think I'm going to drink any more soda. Oh, we had a... They were a family member. Great. Oh well. That's compacted machinery. Okay, so... Nothing. Man, finding a random vein of gold is going to be real hard. Don't really need to mine any more steel. I've just got so much steel, it's just a waste of time right now. Do you have any gold? Alright, well, 3 archers. What do we got? Well, it's pretty good stats. I mean, this is a pawn with a lot of potential. We'll take him. Not set up my last few pawns. It's unfortunate. Need to change that. Here, go learn how to cook. Good crafter there. Should be an incoming raid. You know what I would really love? To capture some of you fellas. What we could build. nice room right here with your guys' names on it if all of you happen to survive. Alright, where are you going? Where you going? You going here? Go here. Not really worried about 3 of you. Ooh, that's one. That's one we can capture. Oh yeah, we make use of that one. Don't die like a dog, dog. Yes! That's 2. Sweet. 2 pawns, not bad for being in peaceful. That's why the raid size was smaller. Okay, we gotta set up shelves here. So another cool mod I like to use is a mod called single shelf or small shelf. And you can make just a tiny little shelf instead of a double. Oh yeah, that room exists. I forgot. Where the heck did that dude come from? I had a prisoner I totally forgot about. Oh no, that's not a prisoner, it's just one of our... Alright, they're all patched up. I prefer to say that they're going to undergo the conversion process, where then afterward they're successfully converted to join us. And they can't wait to convert someone else to come live in our glorious, splendiferous base of operations. Oh boy. Need research project. Crap, I just researched. I should, medicine maybe? Yeah, let's just do medicine. We should have done that a long time ago. Did I even do... Yeah. Oh, he'll be fine. He's just a little bit dead. Okay. Freaking. I'm gonna get that fly that's buzzing around, jumping on my camera. Yes, it will be voluntarily. Very voluntary. But I can't get my lips to work with the words. My mouth doesn't want to speak English in a good way anymore. Using coherent vocabulary, it's failing me. We're gonna recruit you. I think we're gonna recruit both of them. I didn't see any. Yeah, they're both really good. He's gonna take a while though. But getting his resistance down is a bigger deal. He's talking. That's true. Like when I did my first live stream, I was amazing. Like how tired I really did get from just talking for so long. Of course, my first live stream was from me doing crypto mining, and I just like this is back in 2013. I streamed live on Twitch And in my first live stream, I had 80 viewers because what I was doing is I had these ASIC crypto miners, and they were the very first ones of their kind to ever be created. And I was just setting them up, and people just started watching. And that was back like when Twitch didn't really have like miscellaneous categories. It was like you stream a game or you don't, and you kind of felt like if you weren't streaming a game, like you were doing something wrong, like against the terms of service or something. It just didn't feel right. So I just wrote the game as being Bitcoin, and people were like, "What?" I just had all these 80 people watching me. Set up these miners, and I had like a freaking Linux virtual box running inside of my Windows PC because there wasn't a Windows version of the miner that would support that hardware yet, and I had to download the source code and compile it under Linux. And then I actually had everything. I took one of my USB ports and made it go directly to the VM, and then I was just mining directly off that VM, and it was amazing that it even worked. That, and when I full screened the VM, it was streaming just perfectly fine. And I missed that because I had good internet back then, and live streaming was not a problem. It's just not something I did very often. Okay, so wait a minute. Important. We need to get some manufactured medicine, herbal medicine. This needs to be. That's where I want that. Oh geez, I'm down to one netramine. Need more. You got into a fight with a 74-year-old woman? Yeah, if I cut a couple trees down on my property, because I live out in the middle of rural Pennsylvania, like, I don't know if you heard about the big, like, record-setting snowstorm over 3 days that happened in Erie, Pennsylvania, but Erie, Pennsylvania is really close to where I live, and I dodged that massive snowstorm by only like 3 miles. That's like 5 kilometers. Like just 5 kilometers north of where I'm at, there was literally like 3 foot of snow. That's almost 3 meters worth of snow in less than like a day and a half. 2 days. It was insane. But of course, it couldn't have happened to me. I had to go to work because the roads were clear. And the strangest thing is where I live at. I live in Erie County, which is the direct area around Erie. And where I live at is the highest elevation in the county. And normally, when there's lake effect snow off of Lake Erie, it hits any amount of snow predicted for the area. I just add 2 inches, which is like, I don't know, like 6 to 8 centimeters worth of snow to the forecast. And that I would normally expect to get it worse than everyone else, and I just dodged that system, and it was a bizarre, because normally the snowfall where I live is worse than well, even with this the snowstorm being 5 kilometers to the north, it was still snowing pretty hard here, but not nearly as hard as Erie got it. This is a pretty long volcanic winter. Day 23. It's still winter out, so I haven't lost any food production time. And this is where I've got to start building. I'm going to at least template out my hydroponics. Let's see if I remember how to build this. I think this is the way. So if you build this in the most efficient way, even though there's two different designs you can do it. Yep, I still remembered how to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should only be 4 squares and yep, 24 hydroponics basins. So what is the cost of these? They each take 1 component. Oh, they made it cheaper. I think it used to take 2 or 3 component. Okay, well that's great. We can go nuts and build some hydroponics. Believe it or not, it's ironic that you would say that. I am a Tetris Grandmaster. At least I was at one point. So, but I didn't come up with this design. Somebody else did. That's really like my ultimate goal live streaming, because I became a Tetris Grandmaster playing a game called Tetranet, which most people have never heard of. And I was like an undefeated champion for 3 years at that game. So my ultimate goal, like doing any sort of live stream, is to eventually like come out of retirement and play Tetris again. Now that I can like live stream how awesome I am, but also I haven't like seriously played Tetris since 1999, so I am more than a little rusty. So part of the challenge would be whether I could get good enough to play at a high level again. Smooth surface. What am I doing? I didn't actually need to do that. I can just run the power conduit to the middle of the room. Yeah, better get some food growing. Don't tell me I don't have enough power to run this. Oh, I don't have enough power to run it. It says I have excess power in a grid. Oh, see? It did it here, too. It did the same resource wasting bug right here. With those 2 lines. So it isn't just walls it'll do it with. Interesting. There we go. I could definitely build another one of those. Huh. But it's 8 a.m. and it's lights out for my colony. Lights out for this live stream. And I'm going to go to bed. But before that, I really do want to see your vanilla base that you were working on. So we're going to just save it right there. Go back to the main menu. Oh. The game closed. I hit save and quit. No, I have an error screen coming up. What is this screen that's trying to pop up that you won't be able to see? Oh, it's the Seam screenshot uploader. Oh, dink. Which Discord are you gonna post it in? You can post it on Barky's channel. No, I haven't made a transition screen where I was gonna just like have a full screen camera. Can I copy one of these? Copy. Duplicate. Oh, sweet. It's a start. But then again, you're playing at a much higher difficulty than I am for sure, so. Oh, I need to go to bed. Oh, it's gonna be hard. The other thing I need to do is figure out what I did with my sleeping mask. See, and that's the thing. Like, if I was that I realize is that if I played a more desperate game with like higher difficulties, I would build my bases differently, mostly out of necessity. Like, the reason I love playing at lower difficulties is purely because it's purely because I don't play at those higher difficulties, so I don't build randomized bases and stuff. But I mean, it's a tight layout, so it has to be efficient. That's the thing, and I always like even in Prison Architect, um, and RimWorld, I love looking at other base designs and how people lay out bases. And I don't always build bases the same way. Like when I'm building an efficient base, I build it like military style, like mine is. And there's sometimes like when I played Lord of the Rims, I built a more whimsical base where things are just here and there, and living quarters are spread out differently. It just it also depends on what mood you're in and what story you feel like telling. And like right now, my big press is going to be moving into higher difficulties and seeing how that works out. Come on, make the camera bigger. Ooh, full screen me camera. Just changing that in real time. Oh, what a night! Thanks for watching the stream and keeping me company. I really needed that. Wow, looking at my camera, it looks like it's a lot brighter outside than it actually is. It's a lot dimmer. Bet you if I turn off this other light, it'd be a bit more accurate. Nope, this camera just does a good job correcting the light. Well, man, thanks for watching and keep me company. I'm gonna go eat a little something and go to bed. Holy cow! I can you can really tell how tired I am. I mean, I am getting up there in age, but I've got extra bags under my eyes tonight for sure. Yep. We'll catch you later, man. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.